네, 법률스님 반갑습니다. Personally, it's my second time to meet with you, so it's nice meeting with you again, and thanks for coming all the way here to share your wisdom and advice. I would really appreciate your advice. I'm in a very, I will share my story very briefly, my situation I'm faced in. I adopted 2 dogs from Korea. So they came all the way from Korea. So they flew here last year. One of them was found in a box abandoned at a park in Korea. And so he got easily scared. And last week I went to the park for a walk with the dogs. And this dog, poor dog, got so scared by a bunch of kids running toward us and ran away. And I feel very stressed out. I've been searching for him for 9 days now. And we did everything we can do, like setting up food stations and setting up surveillance cameras, and hired a professional tracker with a canine, search dog, and trapper, but still no sightings of this dog. And dogs are beloved family members. So 2 questions. I feel very stressed out and frustrated with the whole process. So how can I handle my emotions and sufferings? I mean, I understand that my worries do not help, but still I'm worried about him. He's especially because I don't know where he is and whether he's still alive. So the first question is about how to handle my emotions, and the second question is I'm wondering whether even dogs have destiny connected to their owners. And if there is destiny, I'm wondering whether there is an end.
사람과 사람도 정해진 인연이 있는지 없는지 말할 수가 없습니다.
So even among human beings, it's difficult to say that your destiny is connected or not.
그것은 믿음에 불과합니다.
Because believing in destiny is just that, it's belief.
그런데 개하고 사람까지 연결합니다.
So I don't think there's any destiny between a dog and a human being.
제가 이 시계를 매우 아낍니다.
Say I really like this clock.
그런데 어느 날 잃어버렸습니다.
Then one day I lost it.
이 시계를 찾으려고 아무리 노력해도 찾을 수가
So no
없습니다.
matter how hard I look for the watch, the clock, I can't find it.
사람들은 시계 그거 중요하냐 새로 사면 되지 합니다.
Some people say, what's so important about a clock? Just buy a new one.
그런데 그건 나를 모르는 얘기입니다.
But they don't know me.
이 시계 때문에 나는 죽다가 살아난 경험이 있습니다.
Because I've been experienced with this watch or with this clock that actually saved my life once.
이 시계는 나의 생명의 은인입니다.
So in a way, this clock is a lifesaver for me.
나는 이 시계를 꼭 찾아야 합니다.
So I really need to find this clock.
이걸 찾아주면 10만 불을 주겠다고 보상금을 걸었습니다.
So I put a reward for $100,000 for anybody who brings that clock back to me.
그래도 아직 찾지를 못합니다.
I still could not find it.
잠을 잘 수가 없습니다.
I can't go to sleep.
시계에 누가 내 차에 치거나 떨어져 있다가 부서지진 않을까 걱정입니다.
So I worry constantly. Maybe it was broken. Maybe it got dumped in the garbage dump and crushed.
걱정한다고 이거 찾아지지 않는다는 거 알고 있습니다.
I already know that my worrying is not going to help finding that clock.
그러나 시계 때문에 잠이 오지 않습니다.
But I can't go to sleep because I'm worrying about the clock.
혹시 누가 쓰레기장에 버려버릴까?
Maybe somebody trashed it.
누가 모르고 밟아버릴까?
Somebody stepped on it.
누가 던져버릴까?
Somebody threw it away.
이렇게 늘 근심 걱정이 많습니다.
So I have a lot of concerns and worries constantly.
난 어떻게 하면 좋을까요?
So what can I do?
당신에게 묻습니다.
So I ask you.
제 불안한 마음을 좀 치료해 주세요.
So I said, please help me. I want you to treat, placate my anxiety.
Are you asking me?
네,
Yes,
제가 도저히 해결을 못해서 물어봅니다.
because I'm asking you because I can't really solve this.
I guess I'm not that wise. I cannot think of the answer. I mean, maybe I would advise you to do your best to try to find the clock, but stop worrying because it doesn't help.
못 찾으면 어떡해요?
So what happened if I never find it?
Yeah. Well, actually, that was my follow-up question.
못 찾으면 난 죽어야 할까요?
Should I die if I can't find it?
계속 잠을 안 자고 살아야 될까요?
Should I continue living but continue having sleepless nights?
현상금을 100만 불 올려야 할까요?
Should I raise my reward?
Well, you know what? What you said was in my thoughts. Like, oh, can I live without my baby? Should I put a rewards on the flyers and signs? And yeah, I thought about everything you mentioned.
네, 그러니까 앞으로 스님은 시계 때문에 지금 밤잠을 못 자는데 그걸 내가 어떻게 해결해 줄까 이 생각을 좀 해주십시오.
So I want you to go investigate and think more how you can help me find my lost clock.
그리고 제3자에게 한번 물어볼까요?
So let's ask another person here.
자, 이 문제에 대해서 답을 할 수 있는 사람 손 들어보세요.
So raise your hand if you have an answer, good answer for her.
자, 누구든지 손 들고 큰 소리로 한번
So
얘기해봐요.
raise your hand and speak in a loud voice.
아니, 우선 시계부터요.
So no, about my watch actually.
뭐지? 세 번 시계를 보내드리겠다.
But you cannot replace the dog. I mean, the dog.
하지만 이게 하는 게 교체하고
저도 이 시계를 다른 시계로 대체하기 힘들어요.
So I can't replace my clock with a new clock either.
네, 저 손 드세요.
So there's somebody.
It's 9 days, and I had him for 1 year and 4 months now. Yeah, I mean, I still remain hopeful, but my worry is based on the fact that he was a rescue dog, abandoned at a park, and he's so scared of strangers and cars and big noises and kids and everything. So I felt really guilty that when he ran away, scared of the kids at the park, and I felt guilty that I shouldn't have done it. Brought him to the park when he has some anxiety issues. And
큰일이네.
That's a
부모
big
죽은
problem.
일보다 더 큰일입니다.
That's a bigger problem than you losing your parents.
부모가
Well,
죽어도 살 수 있는데 개를 잃고 못 산다니까.
Because you survive fine after your parents die, but you're saying that you're having issues dealing with the dog getting lost.
Pamyusunim, did you talk to my mom?
Yeah.
Because my mom, scolded me that, are you going to cry like that when I died?
최선을 다해서 찾아보시고 없으면 그만이에요. 달리 방법이 없어요.
So there's no other ways. You try your best to find your dog for however long you want to, but if you can't find it, then that's it.
당신에게 도움이 되지 않겠지만은 한 말씀 드리면요.
So this probably will not help you right now, but if I had to say something,
이런 걸 집착이라고 말합니다.
this is a form of attachment.
우리의 모든 고통은 집착으로부터 온다고 부다가 말했어요.
So Buddha told us that every suffering comes from attachments.
집착을 놓아야 합니다.
So you have to let go of your attachment.
부처님 당시의 얘기를 하나 해드리겠습니다.
So I want to tell you a story from Buddha's own time.
한 여인이 가난한 집에 태어났습니다.
So a woman was born to a poor house,
근데 어떤 부잣집에 아들을 낳는 일이 필요했습니다.
but a wealthy couple needed a surrogate mother.
아들만 낳아준 다음에 신분을 따지지 않겠다고 했습니다.
They offered that if you would give me a son, then I will not make an issue of your low caste, low birth.
그 집에 시집가서 아들을 낳았습니다.
So she actually, married the rich merchant and gave him a son.
그래서 이렇게 대우를 부인으로 대우를 받으면서 아주 행복했습니다.
So she was really happy because she was treated like a wife.
근데 갑자기 아이가 죽어버렸습니다.
But then the son died suddenly.
부모로서 자식이 죽은 것도 슬프지만
So she was sad over the child's loss,
자신이 모든 것을 잃어버리게 됐습니다.
but she was also, threatened with the loss of her status.
너무나 슬펐습니다.
So she was very sad.
죽은 아이를 안고 살려달라고 아우성을 쳤습니다.
So she took the lifeless body of her child and asked, everybody to help.
내 아이만 살려주면 내가 무슨 일이든지 하겠다고 했습니다.
So she said, if you could just, bring my son back, I'll do anything you
그러나
want.
아무도 죽은 아이를 살릴 수는
But
없었습니다.
no one could actually bring the child back.
그러나 그 여인은 계속 울고 다녔습니다.
But she went, from place to place crying for help.
어떤 사람이 너무나 안타까워서 저 기원정사에 있는 제타바나에 있는 붓다에게로 가보라고 했습니다.
So somebody took pity on her and told her to go and ask the Buddha.
그녀는 붓다에게 찾아갔습니다.
So she went to the Buddha.
아이를 살려달라고 했습니다.
They said, please bring my child back.
부처님은 그 여인을 가만히 살펴봤습니다.
So she looked, the Buddha, observed the woman.
원래 현명한 여인이었습니다.
She was a wise person usually.
아이가 죽으면서 충격을 받아서 혼이 잃어버린 상태였습니다.
It was a shock of the child's death that really kind of discombobulated her.
지금 어떤 얘기를 해도 받아들일 준비가 되어 있지 않았습니다.
Mentally, she would not be receptive to any teaching.
그래서 붓다는 그녀에게 말했습니다.
So this is what the Buddha told her.
저 시라바스티에 가서 사람이 죽지 않는 집에 가서 계자씨 해놓고만 얻어오라고 했습니다. 계자씨 그냥 살아놓고만.
So he actually told her to go to that Shravasti, that city, and find the household that has not yet experienced death, and bring back a seed, a cinnamon seed.
그녀는 그 씨앗이 아들을 살리는 약이라고 생각했습니다.
And she thought that seed was the magical thing, material that would bring the child back.
그녀는 도시로 갔습니다.
So she went to the city.
한 집에 갔습니다.
She went to this one house.
씨앗을 줄 수 있느냐?
So can you give me this seed?
거의 줬습니다.
And so she was given that seed
그는 물었습니다.
and asked the house.
이 집에 아무도 죽은 적이 없습니까?
Have you ever experienced death in this household?
작년에 우리 할머니가 돌아가셨습니다.
He said, oh, our grandmother passed away last year.
그러면 안 됩니다.
She said, no, that's not good.
그런
Then.
다음 집으로 갔습니다.
So she went to the next house.
이렇게 갔지만은 어느 집도 사람이 죽지 않는 집은 없었습니다.
So she went to all these houses, but she could not discover a house that had not yet experienced death.
그러나 그녀는 포기하지
But
않았습니다.
she didn't give up.
그 도시에 마지막 집까지 찾아갔습니다.
She went to every single household in that city.
이미 날이 어둑해질 때였습니다.
It was already dusk.
이 마지막 집에 가서 그는 씨앗을 요청했습니다.
So she went to the last remaining house and asked for that seed.
그리고 씨앗을 얻으면서 사람이 죽지 않았냐고 물었습니다.
And once she got the seed, she asked, has this household experienced death?
그러니까 그 주인이 고함을 쳤습니다.
And then master of the house then shouted at her.
에이 여보시오, 사람이 죽지 않는 집이 어디 있어? 했습니다.
And the master said, every household, has experienced death. How can you even think of finding one that has not yet experienced death?
그때 그는 정신이 번쩍 들었습니다.
That's when she really came back to herself.
죽음이라는 것은 보편적인 것이었습니다.
She realized that death is part of our everyday experience.
그는 교원정사로 돌아왔습니다.
So she went back to the Buddha.
붓다가 말했습니다. 여인이여 씨앗을 얻어왔는가?
So Buddha asked her, did you bring back the seed I asked you?
그런 씨앗이 이제 필요 없어졌습니다.
But she said, you know what, I no longer have a need of the seed.
저는 편안합니다.
I am already at peace.
저를 수행자로 받아들여 주십시오.
Please accept me as your disciple.
그래서 그는 훌륭한 비구니가 됐습니다.
So she became a really well-known, respected abbot, a nun, a Buddhist nun.
그러니 집착을 내려놔야 합니다.
That's why you have to let go of your attachment.
물론 최선을 다해 보는 것도 한 방법입니다.
Of course, you have to try your best.
그러나 못 찾는다고 또는 죽었다고 슬퍼할 일은 아닙니다.
But just because you can't find your dog again, or if you find your dog, even if it's died, it should not be a source of your sadness or suffering.
부다는 찾아라 말하지 말라고 가르치지 않습니다.
So Buddha never taught, not to do something,
그 어떤 경우든 괴로울 일이 아니라는 겁니다.
because Buddha taught that no matter what situation you face, you don't need to suffer.
Thank you for your wisdom.